After turning 60, every meal and dietary habit plays a much more significant role in your heart's well-being. But have you ever considered that some of the vegetables you've always believed were your allies might actually be harming your heart without you realizing it? That's right. Certain greens and veggies could be quietly accelerating heart problems. As a cardiologist, I frequently meet patients who are confident they're doing everything right, eating more salads, steering clear of sweets, and avoiding fried foods. Yet, there's something almost no one talks about. Some vegetables, when improperly prepared or combined with specific medications, can silently endanger your health. Some elevate your blood pressure, others interfere with critical medications, and there are even some that can harbor microorganisms that, with a weaker immune system, may trigger serious complications. That's why it's essential to pay close attention. In this video, I'm going to warn you about 5 vegetables that seniors should stop consuming immediately, or, at the very least, learn how to prepare them safely. For each one, I'll explain the risks, why they pose a threat, and most importantly, offer safer and heart-friendly alternatives. The good news? These risks are completely avoidable with just a few small adjustments. Stay with me until the end, because the first vegetable on this list might be sitting in your fridge right now. But before we continue, take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any important tips for your health and quality of life. If you're finding this content helpful, leave a comment below. Type 1 if it's useful or 0 if you'd like to see different topics. Your feedback helps me bring the best information for you. Now, let's dive into the first on the list. Spinach. When a superfood becomes a hidden danger. Spinach is that leafy green we've all been told, from an early age, is essential for a healthy diet. But is it really so harmless for those over 60? If you're taking heart medications, especially blood thinners, spinach could quietly become a problem. Packed with vitamin K, vital for blood clotting, it can interfere with medications like warfarin, commonly prescribed to older adults. Excessive intake of spinach can reduce the effectiveness of such medication, promoting blood clots and increasing the risk of serious complications, all without you even noticing. I've seen many patients who, despite diligently taking their medications, suffered strokes or developed dangerous clots, all because they unknowingly added green juices or large spinach salads to their daily diet. The problem isn't with the spinach itself. The real danger lies in the lack of balance. If you choose to eat spinach, do so moderately and consistently. It's not about a one-time excess, but about irregularity that can harm you. And most importantly, always inform your doctor, especially when making changes to your diet. What's on your plate can either enhance your treatment or, unfortunately, cancel it out. It's crucial to understand, not every vegetable is automatically healthy for those over 60. Some can actually do more harm to your heart than that serving of fries you've been avoiding. If spinach can quietly block the effect of a vital medication, just imagine what other seemingly harmless foods might be doing to your body right now. Let's move on to a hidden villain that's very likely sitting in your fridge. It might look harmless, but it contains more salt than an entire bag of chips. If you've stayed with me so far and are finding this content helpful, drop the number 1 in the comments. That way I'll know this kind of guidance is valuable for you. Now, let's go to the next item. 2. Pickled cucumbers. The salty trap squeezing your heart. They're crunchy, tangy, and often the perfect companion to a sandwich. Pickled cucumbers, or simply pickles, might seem like a harmless, even healthy, snack. But for anyone over 60, especially those with a history of hypertension or heart disease, this habit may be quietly undermining your health. Most people don't give much thought to a few slices of pickle on their plate. But here's the reality. These small rounds are soaked in brine, packed with sodium, sometimes exceeding 1,000 milligrams per serving. That's nearly 2/3 of the daily salt limit recommended for older adults, consumed in just a few bites. Sodium isn't just a seasoning. It's a chemical that retains fluid in your bloodstream, increases blood volume, and forces your heart and blood vessels to work much harder. Over time, this constant strain leads to high blood pressure, stiffened arteries, and eventually, heart failure. I've met countless patients frustrated, unable to understand why their blood pressure wouldn't go down, despite healthy eating, regular exercise, and disciplined living. The hidden culprit? They never realized that small pile of pickles was quietly undoing their efforts, day after day. The most frightening part? Excess salt doesn't come with a warning. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't bother you. Until the day a heart attack, a stroke, or a diagnosis of heart failure hits. After 60, your kidneys process salt less efficiently, and your arteries become more vulnerable. So, be cautious. Preserved foods, canned goods, and even seemingly healthy soups can contain hidden amounts of sodium that slowly reverse all your hard work. Cooking at home, reading nutrition labels, and swapping salt for herbs and lemon are simple choices that can protect your heart far more than you might think. But salt isn't the only hidden threat lurking in your kitchen. There's one vegetable that seems completely harmless at first glance, but in reality, it's quietly fueling inflammation and pushing your blood pressure higher with every bite. Let's talk about it now. 3. Red chili peppers. The fiery flavor pushing your heart to its limits. For many people over 60, food is more than nutrition. It's comfort, culture, memory. It's joy on a plate. And for some, that joy comes with a little heat. A dash of chili, a bold, spicy dish, the burn on your tongue, its flavor, tradition, and excitement in every bite. But what most people don't realize is that these fiery little peppers may be igniting something much more dangerous beneath the surface. Red chili peppers, especially the hotter, more concentrated types, trigger a powerful response in the body. They activate the nervous system, ramp up adrenaline, and cause your heart rate to spike. For a younger, healthier person, this stimulation might go unnoticed. But for someone over 60, whose arteries have stiffened and whose heart is more fragile, this extra stress can be risky. I've treated many older patients who came in with palpitations, tightness in the chest, or sudden spikes in blood pressure, and in many cases, a spicy dinner was the hidden cause. The problem isn't just the spice. It's how the body reacts. Blood vessels constrict. Pressure rises. And for someone with heart disease or hypertension, a single overly spicy meal can throw the heart out of rhythm, or in some cases, trigger a serious cardiac event. Over time, regular consumption of very hot chili peppers can lead to low-grade inflammation in your arteries. That's wear and tear on the very highways your heart depends on to keep you alive. Now, that doesn't mean you need to give up flavor. Not at all. You can bring meals to life with gentle herbs, garlic, ginger, or lemon, ingredients that excite the taste buds without burdening the heart. Pay attention to how your body responds. The foods that bring comfort can also create stress, and when it comes to your heart, that's a trade-off you don't want to make. And if spicy ingredients can be that subtly damaging, imagine a food that's praised as a natural remedy, but when eaten raw, can quickly become a hidden danger for your heart. What comes next may surprise you. 4. Raw garlic. When nature's medicine turns against your heart. Garlic has long been known as one of nature's most powerful healing foods. For generations, it's been used to support heart health, lower cholesterol, and thin the blood. Many older adults trust it so deeply that they eat it raw or swallow whole cloves like medicine. And while garlic does offer impressive benefits, its strength can also pose a threat, especially when combined with the wrong medications. Most people don't realize that raw garlic is a potent natural anticoagulant. If you're already taking blood thinners, such as warfarin or aspirin, adding raw garlic to your routine can push your blood too far in the other direction. Your blood can become overly thin, increasing the risk of internal bleeding, large bruises, and in severe cases, life-threatening hemorrhages. I've treated patients who struggled with uncontrollable nosebleeds, passed dark, tar-like stools, or experienced sudden drops in blood pressure, all while genuinely believing they were enhancing their health by eating garlic. But the risks go beyond just excessive bleeding. When consumed raw in large amounts, garlic can also cause a sudden and dangerous drop in blood pressure. For individuals already on antihypertensive medications, this extra reduction can lead to dizziness, weakness, or even fainting spells. At that point, the heart may no longer receive the blood supply it needs, setting the stage for real and lasting damage. And perhaps the most frustrating part? These individuals truly believe they're doing everything right. They're not eating junk food, nor are they being careless. They're simply placing their trust in a natural remedy that has been praised for generations. But here's the truth: even the most natural foods have limits, and after 60, your body responds differently to both what you eat and the medications you take. The best health decisions aren't just rooted in tradition, but also in understanding and knowledge. If you enjoy garlic, it's best to use it cooked and sparingly. And above all, consult your doctor before making it a daily habit. Now, if raw garlic can quietly pose such a risk, imagine something even more common. Something fresh, crisp, and often eaten raw, but that could be hiding an invisible enemy. What might be lurking inside that seemingly healthy sprout? Let's take a closer look. 5. Raw sprouts. The innocent crunch that can undermine your aging heart. They look lively, colorful, and full of vitality. Raw sprouts, like alfalfa, mung bean, or soybean sprouts, are often celebrated as superfoods, rich in enzymes and carrying what many believe is nature's pure energy. For many health-conscious seniors, tossing a handful of sprouts onto a salad or sandwich seems like a smart, wholesome choice. But behind their delicate, vibrant appearance hides a silent risk that can seriously compromise your heart and overall health. Sprouts grow in warm, moist environments, the exact conditions where harmful bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella, and Listeria thrive. While younger adults may weather a foodborne illness with little more than temporary discomfort, older adults face a significantly higher risk of severe complications. As we age, the immune system's strength and efficiency decline, making it slower and less capable of fighting infections. What might start as mild stomach discomfort can quickly escalate into sepsis, severe dehydration, or a dangerous infection of the heart lining known as endocarditis. Over the years, in treating older patients with cardiac conditions, I've seen instances where something as seemingly harmless as a contaminated sprout led to hospitalizations, irregular heart rhythms, or worsened cases of heart failure. The body cannot repair the heart effectively when it's preoccupied with fighting off a serious infection, and tragically, these situations often go unnoticed until it's far too late. The irony is truly heartbreaking. You work hard to eat fresh, choose natural foods, and maintain healthy habits. Yet you may unknowingly be harmed by the very foods meant to nourish you. That's why raw sprouts should never be consumed carelessly. If you insist on including them in your diet, the safest approach is to cook them first. A quick sauté or light steaming is enough to kill dangerous bacteria, while preserving most of the flavor and nutritional value. When it comes to protecting your heart, it's not just about what you put on your plate, it's about how you prepare it and, more importantly, how your body is capable of handling it now. Your metabolism and immune system aren't what they were 20 years ago. And if a seemingly harmless sprout can pose such significant risks, imagine the vegetables that, on their own, might seem safe, but when combined with heart medications, turn into real threats. One of those might very well be part of your dinner tonight. So what should seniors actually eat to truly protect their hearts? After realizing that some vegetables may silently harm your cardiovascular health, it's only natural to ask, what should I eat? Which foods genuinely help the heart heal, grow stronger, and keep functioning well after 60? The answer doesn't lie in trendy diets or miracle superfoods. It's found in simplicity, Real, whole foods that meet the unique needs of an aging heart. Foods that reduce inflammation, regulate blood pressure, nourish blood vessels, and work alongside, not against, the medications you rely on. Steamed broccoli, roasted carrots, sautéed kale, boiled sweet potatoes, cooked tomatoes, and legumes like lentils and green beans are all excellent options. These foods are packed with antioxidants, potassium, fiber, and plant compounds that actively protect your arteries and reduce stress on your heart. Unlike raw sprouts or salty pickles, these choices are gentle on your body, easy to digest, and help maintain stable blood sugar and blood pressure levels. After 60, your heart doesn't need radical diets. It needs consistency, balance, and foods that care for you. I've seen patients transform their heart health not just with medication, but through simple, comforting, restorative meals. A plate of lightly cooked greens, a roasted root vegetable, a warm bowl of vegetable soup. These small choices, made daily, can undo years of silent damage. And if you're worried that healthy food must be bland or boring, think again. Herbs like rosemary, turmeric, garlic, in moderation, and fresh lemon can add vibrant flavors to your dishes without straining your heart. Food should nourish not only your body but also your spirit. Now that you know what belongs on your plate, there's still one more crucial step. Because even the healthiest vegetables can't help a heart that's being undermined by one small but deadly habit. Let's talk about that next. A heart that still has time. Your heart has been beating faithfully since the day you were born, over 2 billion times by the time you turn 60. It has never asked for anything in return. But now, it's asking for your attention. Growing older doesn't mean giving up. It means growing wiser. And wisdom is knowing that what once served your body well might no longer be right for you now. The vegetables that once boosted your health may, quietly and unnoticed, harm you today if eaten the wrong way, at the wrong time, or alongside medications that alter their effects. But here's the most important part. It's not too late. The damage is not permanent. Every small decision you make starting now, what you put on your plate, what you choose to avoid, how you move your body, how you rest, can begin to reverse years of silent strain. I've witnessed this countless times. Older adults who arrived exhausted, breathless, discouraged, later returning with stronger pulses, sharper minds, and lighter steps. Not because they did anything extreme, but because they finally started paying attention. They began listening to their bodies. They adjusted their habits, little by little, every single day. They didn't chase perfection, just consistency. Your heart still has time, still has strength, and above all, still has love to give, to you, to your family, and to the life you've worked so hard to build. So, start today. Take a new look at what's on your plate. Rethink your routines. Reclaim your energy. Every heartbeat is a gift, and it's yours to protect. These insights are shared to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd really love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned here that you intend to apply to your own life. Let's support one another on this journey of recognizing and embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave the number 1 in the comments. If not, feel free to leave 0. Your feedback means the world to us. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to receive more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and may you continue living life your way, with health, purpose, and joy.